Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing good. So welcome to the another video on this keyword in JavaScript. So in last video we have discussed what uh, this keyword is referring to and how this keyword works in JavaScript. It's perhaps the most interview asked question and yeah. So if you haven't looked haven't checked out the other video, the first part of this video, please check this out because in that video I have explained you a detailed about like how this keyword works and how to use this keyword in JavaScript. But there are some problems while using this keyword because in arrow function this keyword don't actually refers to the object which is actually calling it. So like how to manage that thing and what happens when we use this keyword in arrow function, let's see in this video. So let's get started. So here I am with the code. So this code was written in the last video. If you haven't watched that video, please check that video out so that you will understand what's going on over here. So here I've taken the parent object which is having first name and last name as a property. John Doe is the value of that. Get child info was a function and it is a function. In that function, I have already also created a child object with the first name and the last name as Ogido. And here there is one another function which is get full name, and get full name is returning me this dot first name and this dot last name. And here from this get child info function, I'm returning child object dot get full name. So now whenever I'm calling parent object, so parent object dot get child info, this function will be called, right? And inside that thing, i'm calling I'm calling child object dot get full name. So child object will be referring to this keyword, right? And so what I will get as output, I will get output as Ogido. And like let's see if I get that output or not. Node this, and yeah, I'm getting that output. But now in last video we have seen that if I change this function to an arrow function, what I will get. So let me rerun this again, and now I'm getting John Doe. And why it is so? Why using arrow function is giving me this output? Why not Ogito? So in JavaScript, arrow function works little bit different. So whenever we are calling arrow function, so it will refer to the surrounding context from where it is been called. Now, Rajat, like what do you mean by surrounding context? So let's only take this example. So we are having a parent object. Inside parent object, we are creating child object. And we are calling this function. This function will return me, right? This function is responsible to return me first name and last name. Are you agree? Yes, you are agree. So now when get full name is called, and from where it is been called, it is been called from parent object, right? No matter like which object it is been calling, which object it is helping me to call that function, but from where it is been called, it has been called from parent object, right? Parent object. So now this keyword will refer to the surrounding from where it is been called. It has been called by parent object. Now it will give me an output for parent object only. This keyword will refer to parent object only or the surrounding from where it is been called. That's why I'm getting Chondo as an answer. Let me explain you. I know like this is bit confusing, but let me explain you with the help of diagrams. You will get to know everything. So let's move on to diagram. Okay, so let's take same example like parent object and child object. So now I'm taking this one as a parent object. So this is my parent object. Let me write it down over here. Parent object. So this is my parent object. And again, I'm having a child object inside this thing. So this is my child object. Parent object is having two properties. It is first name, which is John, and last name, right? Do. Again, child object is having the same property. First name, which is Ogi, and last name, Do. And now here I am having a function which is get child full name, which is an arrow function. And from here I am returning this dot first name plus this dot last name, right? And from parent object, I am calling from parent object, right? So I am calling child object dot get child full name. So now tell me, what is the object get full name is calling? It is child object, obviously. But from where it has been called? It has been called from inside parent object, right? Inside parent object. So now, if you are using this keyword and using arrow function, this keyword will refer to surrounding one. What this object we are calling from, what this function we are calling from is referring to. What context it is, from where it has been called. It has been called from parent object. The context is parent object, right? The surrounding is from parent object. So it will refer to the parent one, and the output will be obviously John Doe, not Ogido. But if I change this from arrow function to the regular function, which is by using function keyword, it will refer to the object it is been calling. So if someone asks you in the interview question, like in the arrow function, what this key will be referring to, you have to answer it will be referred to the surrounding context from where it is been called, not the object from where by using what it has been called. And if they say that, like if I change it to the for a regular function, like using function keyword, then from where it has been called, then you can say it will refer to the object which is calling that function. That's all, pretty much simple. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel so that I can make and help you crack the JavaScript interview question. And we'll see you in the next video. Until then, see you. Bye bye.